The Lao PDR ratifies the ILO Night Work Convention and denounces Convention N004 Night Work of Women. According to Vice Minister of Labor and Social Welfare, Madam Baykham Khattiya, the government of the Lao PDR took an important step to afford the broader protection to night workers who are a vulnerable category of workers. The International Labour Conference, or ILC, Senior Executive Forum of the International Labour Organization, or ILO, holds its 103rd session on the 28th May and closed on 12th June 2014 in Geneva, following more than 2 weeks of deliberations on key world of work issues, including forced labor, migration, informality, and investment in quality employment. The Lao People's Democratic Republic ratified the ILO Night Work Convention and denounced Convention No. 04 Night Work of Women. On the 4th June 2014, the government of the Lao PDR deposited with the International Labour Office the instrument of ratification of the Night Work Convention 1990 No. 171, and at the same time communicated the instrument of denunciation of the Night Work Women Convention 1919 No. 4. This brings to 10 the total number of countries that ratified this convention. In depositing the instrument of ratification, the Vice Minister of Labor and Social Welfare of the Lao People's Democratic Republic, Madam Baykham Khattiya, declared, through the denunciation of Convention No. 4 and the ratification of Convention No. 171, and the Lao People's Democratic Republic took an important step to afford a broader protection to night workers who are a vulnerable category of workers. Through the implementation of the provisions of the Convention, all night workers in the country will be able to benefit from the special protective measures provided for by the Convention. The ratification also renews the commitment of the Lao People's Democratic Republic towards international labor standards and, in general, towards the principles and values of the organization. In receiving the instrument of ratification of Convention No. 171 and the instrument of denunciation of Convention No. 4, the Secretary-General of the International Labour Conference, Guy Ryder, stated, "In all countries, night workers, men and women, are numerous and they carry out some of the most important tasks in our societies. I am therefore delighted to see that the Lao People's Democratic Republic takes this important step to ratify the most up-to-date convention on night work. This reflects the commitment of the government to ensure that all workers in the country who work at night enjoy effective protection as provided for by the convention." The office remains available to assist the government and its social partners to effectively implement the provisions of the convention. Convention No. 171 covers nearly all night workers and grants them special protection. It covers inter alia, workers' health, safety, the provision of appropriate social services, specific measures with respect to maternity protection, compensation, and opportunities for occupational advancement.
So let me say simply at this stage that this conference has transmitted a very strong message to our own governing body, which in November will be called upon to begin the job of determining an ILO strategic policy framework from 2016 onwards.
According to ILO Director-General Guy Ryder, in closing remarks to the ILC, more than 4,700 government, employer, and worker delegates to the conference adopted a new legally binding ILO Protocol on forced labor, which aims to advance prevention, protection, and compensation measures, as well as to intensify efforts to eliminate contemporary forms of slavery.
In addition to migration issues, our plenary heard as well repeated calls for continued and intensified ILO support to bring about improvements in the situation of workers in the occupied Arab territories. This in the light of the very disturbing developments outlined in my report on the subject.
Delegates to the conference also discussed challenges in opening the road from informal to formal work and agreed to hold a second discussion next year with the aim of adopting a recommendation.